Hi, it's Lazydork reviewing this week's film 300. I tried for a full week to get into the IMAX showing of this movie, but every single day I'd walk in and find that it was completely sold out. Every day, every showing. I finally got frustrated and decided to go watch it on a regular movie screen. I had to see it alone because Trivia Girl flat out refused to see it. And what sucked about it was whenever something totally awesome happened, I'd look to my left and I'd look to my right trying to give somebody a high five, but there was nobody there. And something awesome happened every 30 seconds in this fantastic movie. In fact, let's check the awesome meter to see what it thinks. Whoa, a perfect 10 in awesomeness. 300 is based on the last stand and death of the Spartan king Leonidas and 300 of his best soldiers as they fought off the attacking Persian Empire led by Xerxes, a weirdly shaven and pierced gigantic Brazilian man. But who really cares about the plot? I've always said that Rocky IV is the purest incarnation of the Rocky series because it boils down that Rocky formula into a training montage and one long fight, ignoring pesky character development or nuance. 300 does the same thing for sword and sandal epics. Have you ever watched Gladiator and thought, I wish they would just stop talking and plotting and just hack each other up into little pieces for the whole movie? Well, if like me you felt that way, then 300 is for you. The creators of the film went directly for juvenile males and young adult males who still think like juveniles. And let me tell you, they hit that demographic squarely on the head. That theater was the biggest sausage factory I've seen outside of Alien vs. Predator, with the exception of young mothers who chose to bring their 6-year-olds to the movie, which, considering the extreme, decapitating violence and graphic sex scenes, makes perfect sense. Yes, not only is there a bunch of badass Spartans kicking serious ass, but the movie also has boobs! I had actually forgotten how uncomfortable it really is to sit in a dark, crowded theater watching a full-blown, doggy-style sex scene with a bunch of strangers. Then again, for some of you, that just may describe an average weekend out. The only possible problem with this movie is the fact that basically every single dude in it is running around in leather panties. And there are really jacked guys. I mean, these guys are ripped and cut. And if you are the kind of guy who does not feel comfortable thinking things like, oh man, those abs are hot, then I wouldn't recommend this movie. Because the abs are so defined and so ubiquitous in this film that you can't help but admire their sheer abdominalness. Not that I did, or whatever. Now, I would usually present Trivia Girl's trivia question, but since she did not view this film, she does not feel comfortable putting her brand of trivia expertise on this film. So, Trivia Girl will give you a question next time. This is Lazydork, urging you to go watch 300. Have a nice day.
I keep doing that. It's so dumb.
Okay.
You're trying to fall into the gap with LL and his voice.